Hello, my name is Dalis G and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm a spiritual mentor, psychic, and author whose passion is to teach spirituality and the wonders that your spiritual journey can bring to you. In today's video, What is Spirituality? Part 1, I will begin to explain the forces and dynamics of spirituality, what it is, how it functions, and how as human beings, we are most definitely an integral part of the spiritual world. Stay with me. This video is a series of videos dedicated to the process of the spiritual awakening and the beauty it can bring to you once you open your eyes and embrace it. Let's talk. Now, what makes me an expert on the topic of spirituality? And why do I call myself a spiritual mentor? My introduction of spirituality started 50 years ago. When I was 5 years old, I could see things around people. I could see people that had passed on, and sometimes these people would speak to me. And to me, you know what, at that age, yeah, it wasn't very natural. I thought everyone could see this. And it was something that I just accepted to be normal until one day, when my sister and I were out shopping with my mom, I found myself wandering off and talking to a perfect stranger who I felt needed for me to tell her that she did not have to be sad, and that her relative, who I described, by the way, in perfect detail, was at peace, and that she needed to let go, not to be sad, live her life and be happy. Seconds later, my mom showed up beside me, knuckle pinching my arm while making excuses for me and being apologetic to this stranger, while she dragged me off and later gave me a hell of a scolding. More many to come. And by the way, I inherited this gift from my mom. But at the time, obviously I was just 5 years old, she didn't feel I was ready to hear what I later had become to understand and know today as my own spiritual gifts. That is one of many stories, but with time I realized that my silence made my life a hell of a lot easier, not to mention learning early on to accept that most people can't accept reality in any other kind of way other than the way we are taught, even though they live with unexplained phenomenon daily. It was taboo to speak of or even give glimpses of something outside of that reality, even though many scientists will tell you that reality has different dimensions. And by the way, that's been proven. I've also understood that answers come with time and when you are ready for them. Fast forward to today. I can attest that my spirituality and my spirit guides helped me through some very difficult times in my life. And without them, I would not only be the person that I am today, but I could not help the people that I've helped so far in the beautiful ways that they have taught me and shown me. And what's amazing is that this journey has taught me that everyone holds this beauty within. So I've made it my passion to teach it forward. Spirit guides have a great deal to teach us all, and we all have our own individual guide, often referred to as your guardian angel. My personal interactions with my guardian angel, and later the spirit guides that make up my spiritual family, have given me insight into the beauty of spirituality and the forces that govern the spiritual world. They have taught me that there are always ways that human beings can take advantage of these forces, and as a spiritual mentor, I can not only teach you the way, guide you, but let you understand the practice. In this series of spiritual awakening, I will go into some fair amount of detail on how we can use our spirituality to evolve ourselves. The spiritual world is somewhat different than what you might expect. It's an active, dynamic, and beautiful world of energy. The information that I will give you during this video, and in many more to come, will require an open mind, a change in your worldview, and for your heart to be open so that you can receive in love and light. Are you ready? When you embrace your spirituality, you are embracing a larger scope of identity, your true self. The sense of identity that accepts the intuitions and the feelings, the dreams and the magic hopes as vital characteristics of your true self. So let me stop for a moment and talk about the true self, because you will hear me speak a lot about the importance of your true self. And there's a big distinction that many people take for granted. There's the real self, which is the self that always feels threatened, focuses on the material world and the intellectual, never once looking within for guidance or its truth. And then there's the true self, which is an integral part of your individuality. God made us all unique, yet we dismiss it and strive for what others say is more important. And then you wonder why there are so many unhappy people in this world. Most of us function fully using our intellect. Your intellect is a part of you, a vital functioning portion of your cognitive processes, but it does not contain your identity. The intellect does not have to go at this alone, and that it is supported and aided by other portions of the self. Too often in my spiritual practice, I find that the intellect is taught to divorce itself from its source. The reason why we use so much intellect is that we are always taught to be on guard and to prepare for the worst. And the intellect is used as a weapon, all along going against your natural intuitive self. When we start to embrace our spirituality with the intellect, we are naturally propelled towards growth in both areas. As humans, we are obsessed with change and progress and control, with learning about our past and charting our future. But we forget to tune into our spirituality, which is the constant communication between all portions of your body and all portions of the environment. The challenge is to get you to be present, breathe, and allow spirituality to blend in perfectly with you and the rest of existence. Once achieved, it inspires intellect, physical motion, and it activates physical properties. In order to embrace spirituality, I must talk about spirits. Scientists have a theory on how we can meld the physical world and the spiritual world. The theory speaks about how humans descended into matter from a primordial state of energy. Primordial means unformed, which is what I call spirit. Their true home is the spiritual world. They have a different energy density. They present themselves as luminous beings. They can take form in a variety of different shapes and translate their messages in many ways. And they are a lot smarter than we are. They have great intelligence, greater mastery over reality. Primordial beings are spirit entities that live in the spiritual world. There are clues and evidence that surround us daily, one being the world of great religions. General spirituality, Islam, Buddhism, Christianity, Judaism, all the major religions talk about an energy-matter interface between physical human and primordial humans that we can only begin to just now understand. How about pictorial evidence? Evidence from photographs that have surfaced for many years that we can point to. Many pictures depict luminous balls of light. There are millions of people who can tell you that they've taken pictures that for some unknown reason depict these luminous balls of light. The balls come from different shapes and sizes. The questions come up. Is this the picture of a different state of matter that we don't fully understand? The present condition of the human body is a transitional complex of energy and matter. Everything that we see is energy. One of the things that your guardian angel or spirit guides will teach you is that the human body is quite different than what we think it is. Do you know that scientists are aware that the human body does not use 96% of its DNA? And the universe's matter, according to scientists, remains elusive and accounts for about 85% total matter that we not only cannot understand, but we cannot see. But yet our bodies are already pre-wired to accept this and not to challenge it any further. Most of what we see in the universe is hidden, but ancient philosophers, Hindus, Druids, Buddhists, and scores of other spiritual teachers have written for centuries that most of the universe is hidden from our senses. The missing mass of the universe is the spiritual world. The physical world is still in the process of being created. There are people that are being born every day, plans that are being created every day. So what I'm saying to you is that we are still evolving. As spiritual mentors, we exist to help you understand how you can better evolve, be happy, and embrace the beauty of your natural self. Intrigued? Want to know more? Well, there's more to come. Don't forget to like this video so that YouTube can share it with others. And don't forget to like and share to the people that you know and love. Let me know in the comments if you're finding these videos useful, what experience you've been enjoying from your spiritual awakening. If you want a personal reading or you're interested in one of my many mentoring programs, visit my website. The description is below. I'd love to be part of your spiritual journey. Remember to look for hints and clues at all levels of your life. Be present daily and hold your power. Don't waste it. Thank you for this time. Love and light. Bye.